Do you ever get really angry and find yourself unable to shake it? Have you found yourself with negative thoughts rolling around in your head and you can't seem to shift your mind away from them? Today, I'm sharing with you my 8 steps for stopping anger in its tracks. If you follow all these steps, they will stop the negative thought process and, even further, they will shift your mind into a place of happiness. Sound good? Let's get right to it. Why does this work? It's scientifically proven that your brain cannot successfully engage in 2 separate focused thought processes at the same time. You can multitask. You can do one thing while absent-mindedly doing another, and you can switch thoughts very quickly. But when your brain is truly engaged, it can only be occupied by one thing at a time. So, by fully engaging your mind and all your senses, sight, sound, taste, smell, touch, even your spatial awareness, you'll flip that switch. You'll find that it's beneficial to go through this list in advance so you can have all these things on hand within easy reach. When you're already mad, you don't need to go searching. Number 1, drink a big glass of water, and if it's been a while since you've eaten, have a healthy snack or meal. When you're depleted, you can get cranky. I know I can. You've heard of being hangry, right? The agitation that can come when you're hungry and your blood sugar drops. Well, the same thing can happen when you're dehydrated. And because irritability can be an effect of dehydration, along with things like fatigue, muscle soreness, and headache, hydration can be the solution. As you get to know me, you'll find drinking a big glass of water is my first line of defense in a lot of situations. Number 2, herbal tea. Now stay with me. The list gets more comprehensive as we move along. Make yourself a cup of your favorite herbal tea. That means no caffeine. This is separate from making sure you're not depleted. It's calming and engages your sense of taste. Number 3, get comfortable. If you have on any binding clothing, get out of it. Put on something comfy that allows you freedom of movement. I suggest exercise clothes, a sports bra, a breathable top, yoga or running pants. You'll feel better and you won't have to think about it. Number 4, aromatherapy. Light a scented candle, burn some incense, or turn on an atomizer with essential oils. Now, our sense of smell is our brain's longest and strongest sense of recall. Smell can put us right back to another place and time, so choose your sense wisely. Go with something pleasant and soothing. Number 5, your playlist. Not just any playlist, your playlist, your songs. This is a grouping of your all-time favorites, the ones you know by heart, every single word. Not the songs you sing along, the ones you perform. Those songs. If one of these songs comes on when you're driving, no matter how close you are to your destination, you're not getting out of the car. You're circling the block, you're staying in the driveway, you're not going anywhere until the very last note has played. You know the ones. You're going to curate a list of about 15 songs, at least an hour's worth. So you'll need to get to work in advance. When you find yourself upset and it's time to put on this playlist, and this part is very important, you are going to sing out loud every word. Here's why. The words of the songs that you know by heart are stored in your long-term memory. You call upon your brain to retrieve them from your long-term memory so they can come out of your mouth in time with the music. It may sound simple, but you're using recall and speech, 2 fascinating and complex cognitive tasks, engaging and focusing your brain. Even better, because you love these songs, it releases endorphins. Now that, as I'm sure you know, is the feel-good chemical. Don't you just love science? Number 6, a coloring book, and pencils. Just in case there's still room in your brain to wander, we're going to give you a peripheral meditative task that engages your sense of sight and touch and some decision-making problem-solving skills, choosing your color and design. You're going to color. I suggest a mandala coloring book because the shapes are less likely to trigger any unwanted thoughts or memories, and the patterns and symmetry can be very soothing. Or if you prefer, you can do a puzzle or play solitaire, just something you can do with your hands without really thinking about it. I'll link some of my favorites in the Amazon affiliate link below. Number 7, settle in and go. Sing your songs, sip your tea, and color for at least a half an hour to an hour. You'll find yourself feeling happy and unencumbered by negative thoughts. Number 8, as if that weren't enough, if you'd like, after 30 minutes or so, blow out your candles, grab your headphones, and take yourself and your music for a walk. You may want to have a second playlist of classical or ambient music to transition to after your sing-along music is finished. I think you'll find this soothes you and helps you enjoy your now peaceful mood. And you may not want to leave your brain unchaperoned just yet. Okay, a quick review. Number 1, water and a healthy snack for self-care. Number 2, tea for your sense of taste and to soothe your nerves. Number 3, cozy clothes for comfort and a sense of well-being. Number 4, aromatherapy for your sense of smell. Number 5, music for speech, endorphins, and cognitive engagement. Number 6, coloring for a sense of touch and a meditative task. Number 7, time. Give yourself the gift of time to enjoy the escape. And number 8, move a muscle, change a thought. So you may wonder why I didn't suggest you just go for a walk to begin with. Well, because for me, if I'm really mad and marinating in it, I am perfectly capable of walking and being pissed off at the same time. If I walk long enough, I'll eventually walk it off, but today, we're talking about stopping anger immediately, right in its tracks. However, regular walking, along with some other suggestions, are great preventative measures to help you keep the anger at bay. And we'll talk about that in another video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. Let us all know how it works for you. If it does work, please share it. If you'd like to see more videos and posts, please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified every time I post. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.